It's that time again. Y'all know what time it is. Time to pour up, sit up, and watch Hip Hop Now with Big Ricco. What do we got for you today? All right, we got videos. We got an interview coming up with Sugar Joiko. Let me tell you something about her, man. She can sing. She got talent. She can produce. She's a very talented artist. You guys ain't going to want to miss that. We're going to have the top 3 videos in Houston. Y'all ain't going to want to miss that at all either, man, because the videos is hot. Y'all already know how we do it. We're going to pour up, chill, kick back, and just listen to some good music, man. So y'all ain't going to want to change it. We're going to roll into one of my favorite videos out right now, man. 2 Chainz. Come on, man. It don't get hotter than 2 Chainz. It just does not. I've been getting money. Where the F you been? Let's pour up and get it. 2 Chainz. Where you been? Let's get it.
Yeah. I keep my walk in check. You buy Nike for yours. Until the money where the we no fee.
We're back, guys, on Hip Hop Now, the best hip hop show in Houston. Y'all ain't got to look no more, man. It's here. All right, so we're going to talk this week about a few different things. Man, that Piff ain't changed that much, man. Let me tell y'all. The top mixtape is still Meek Mill's, man. Dream Chasers 3. I already talked about it last week. It's doing the best it can because it is the best mixtape out right now. I already talked about it. We already touched on it. So we ain't even got to mention it no more. So let's roll to the Billboard. The Billboard charts look the same too, man. The same number ones, the same songs. People seem to like the same stuff for a while, so it ain't changing. Instead of concentrating on the same stuff over and over, what I'm going to talk to y'all about is what I'm listening to. Me personally, what is in Big Ricco's CD player right now? Besides the basics, because I am a big Jay-Z fan. So one of the number 1 CDs you're going to find on my playlist is going to be Jay-Z every single week. Like this week, I'm actually listening to Watch the Throne because Watch the Throne is just a classic album. Whenever I want to get crunk, I listen to Watch the Throne. Him and Kanye put out an amazing album. Y'all guys, if y'all haven't heard it for some odd reason, if y'all been living under a rock, I need to listen to it. But besides that, Hall of Fame, man. Hall of Fame by Big Sean. That album really surprised me because I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. And not that I don't expect big things from Big Sean because he's an amazing artist. I listened to his mixtape Detroit, which really, really was an impacting mixtape. It had some amazing songs. That's when I became a Big Sean fan because when he released his dance song and everybody was like, dance, 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 dance. No, Big Sean, no. Big Ricco does not shake nothing. I ain't dancing. No. Now, with this new song that he has on the Hall of Fame album, 10 to 10, the lyrics to this song, if y'all haven't heard this fool says, I woke up feeling like a Mexican. That means I worked from 10 to 10 and then 10 to 10 again. Come on, man. That's how I wake up every day. Wake up feeling like a Mexican. Work from 10 to 10, then 10 to 10 again. Exactly. That's how I grind. I don't know how y'all doing it. That's how I grind. So y'all need to get up on y'all's grind or go back to sleep. Do something else. Big Sean, big ups to him. Keep feeling like a Mexican. Keep grinding. Keep working. Do your thing. Another album is Best of All Time Part 2 by 2 Chainz, which we just played a video by him, which is going hard. Which, you know, I ain't even got to touch on that. Y'all know 2 Chainz is one of the best out there. What we're going to get into right now, actually, is a video from one of our guests that's coming up right now, Sugar Joiko. She is doing some big things, singing national anthems, doing big things. Let's roll into her video. It is a mashup of some of the best songs of 2012. Let's roll to the video, and I'll be right back with y'all. Sugar Joiko.
I'm wide awake, too much light in this window. Don't wake me up. I'm wide awake.
on Hip Hop Now, here on 2V Television. And as I promised, we're here with my lovely guest, Sugar Joiko. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's good, good. It's good to have you here.
Absolutely, it's good to be here.
Well, tell us about yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us about your music, what you got going on.
Yeah.
First off, let's start off with what inspired you to do music? What got you started in this career?
Well, I'm born and raised actually in New Orleans, so I'm actually born in basically a culture of music. My mother sings, my grandmother sings, my grandfather was actually an amazing pianist there, and I've just been basically just surrounded by music all my life.
Awesome.
And I don't know, I've done a lot of things, other extracurricular activities in my life, but so many things just kept pointing me towards that direction of music. It just kind of followed me, and now I just kind of like, okay, well, if it's been slapping me in the face all this time, then maybe this is what I was created to do.
Right,
and, here I am today as a pop singer here in Houston. So.
Pop singer in Houston. So you were raised in New Orleans your whole life?
Uh-huh.
When did you come to Houston?
I came after Katrina, actually.
After Katrina, so you got relocated over here?
Yes.
So you've been here ever since? Mm-hmm. And would you say you got your actual real start in music here in Houston, or did you already had to start it before you came, or no?
As a actual, me being the highlight of the performance, yes, started here. Louisiana, I was really just a pianist, played in weddings, I played at hotels, I played in jazz and things like that. I had a very gospel and jazz background in Louisiana, as well as being classically trained. But here in Houston, I play at a piano bar, and that's when I actually started to really sing.
Awesome.
And actually kind of like be the leader of my performance, basically. Piano, you're basically in the background, and I'm more of the accompaniment,
So jazz piano, that's pretty difficult. That's not classical piano. We're not talking about a little bit of piano here. That's jazz. And I mean, I'm a huge jazz fan.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
I listen to jazz religiously. Like, I have to listen to hip hop to get myself going in the mornings, and when I'm about to work, it's like grind mode. It's like work hard, play hard. I gotta get into it.
I hear
when
you.
I'm off of work, when I'm not big Ricco per se, I listen to jazz. My radio is tuned to jazz radio, and that is what I listen to. I love jazz music.
It takes such an appreciation to really understand and appreciate. It's such actually, like, most people don't really think about it. It's a very complex genre to really appreciate, especially once you get into like the bebop type of music. It's very, a lot of people think
like
it's
the freestyle of jazz.
It just goes crazy. Like, there's no wrong note in jazz. You just got to know when to use it, and bebop definitely like challenges that theory. It's a very difficult genre. I didn't really play much into bebop, but I've loved the smooth jazz, old school kind of blueses, on the Coltrane side.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm really glad to hear that.
I'm
especially
a smooth lounge, Latin jazz.
Sunday morning, that's all we played like out there in New Orleans. Like, all of our radio stations actually kind of chill down, and like kind of like our 97.9 in New Orleans. Smooth jazz until noon.
That would be awesome.
Every
Houston,
Sunday.
Please take an example from New Orleans, because we don't even have a proper jazz station here.
Nah.
I have to get on the internet to find my jazz.
I have to go to iHeartRadio sometimes.
Yeah.
So, Magic keeps it real though. Magic 102.1. But
so then, no doubt you know Mr. Pinkett out at Red Cat Jazz Cafe?
I've only been to Red Cat one time since I've been here, but I actually performed there last month. It was a kind of a showcase, so I don't know if I had the pleasure to meet him personally.
He's the owner there?
But I've been to his establishment. It was very nice.
Man. He's a really nice guy. He's awesome. He's invited me out there a few times. I've been able to go back there. He's actually even let me bring my kids there and go into a back room.
Yeah.
And my little 8-year-old, he was able to, I brought him out, and I was like, come here, check this out. And I forget who was there that day. He's a big time jazz artist. I can't remember the name right now, so forgive me for that. But he was a guitar jazz player, and he was out there just doing his thing. And to have him, see him, performing, I know that left an impression on him.
Absolutely.
That is hard to forget. When you're that young and you're in a place that's only 21 and up, you know what I'm saying? And you're in a VIP room and you get to go in there and see this. It was an experience for him. For me, it was awesome. We got to go in with the whole family in through the VIP area. It was awesome. It was
That is
really awesome. I
awesome.
know the owner back there, and,
Yeah.
and it's an awesome spot.
Yeah.
You've been there,
Uh-huh.
no doubt. You've seen the place. It's
Yeah,
an awesome
it's
spot.
it's a lovely vibe. I
Yes,
enjoyed
I love
myself
that
a lot
place.
there.
So you sang the national anthem at the Rockets
did.
game.
Yes, I
That
did.
is amazing. Actually, we have a clip of that. Let's watch a clip of that before we talk about it, so you
Sure.
can tell me what you were thinking and what was
Oh, yeah.
going through your mind.
Got a story for you about
right?
that, actually.
Okay, let's roll the clip.
Welcome to tonight's game. At this time, would you please rise and remove your hats as our nation's colors are presented by the Boy Scouts of America. Please remain standing as we honor America with our national anthem, tonight being performed by Joy Keeling.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Good job. You sang that. You want to get up and take allegiance. Man, you did that.
Actually,
and they were playing against the Lakers?
Yeah, it was
Wow.
a big game.
That is a big game. How'd you feel?
Just watching that gave me goosebumps all over again. Actually, that
How was that?
First of all, it was the first time I sang the national anthem.
What?
Second, it was the largest crowd I've sang for. I mean,
bet.
I can't describe the pressure because I mean that's the song that everyone knows. It's kind of like singing "Mary Had a Little Lamb." Like if you mess up the words on "Mary Had a Little Lamb," people are like,
How you gonna
know.
mess that up, right?
How you gonna mess
and
that up?
that is a major song. That is
Oh,
not
yes.
that is the national
Yeah,
anthem.
you don't just represent
You know what I'm
yourself,
saying?
you're representing the team, you're representing the country.
Exactly.
And just
then
kind of like, ooh.
everybody's watching it. You know, that's the Lakers. So
Yes.
you're talking about everyone from California to
Yeah.
Texas. I mean, everybody was watching you.
Yeah.
You know, so how'd you feel?
Exhilarating for sure. I don't know, have you ever seen the movie Pitch Perfect?
Pitch perfect. Pitch perfect.
So-
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
in the
I
beginning
have.
of the movie, how the girl had the solo, and kind
Yeah.
of TMI, but you know, she.
Yeah. Yes. I know.
I've never been that nervous, and I really wanted to do that. I'm
when
so
you were
glad it
singing?
didn't happen. Oh yeah,
What?
I was just like, wow, what is this? You know, and the first thing I thought of was that movie, and I don't know, maybe like after like 5 seconds in, then I was able to gain my composure. But just starting out, I'm like, you know, and then you're like, I'm singing. Okay, I'm singing right now. And then after that, you're just like, okay, well, I didn't start the song, so
I can't stop
just-
now.
Yeah, you can't stop now.
Your voice did not sound shaky. You did not sound messed up. You hit the notes.
Yeah.
You put your own little style onto it. You
little
did
swag.
your thing. You did your thing.
Thank
For
you,
real.
thank you.
That was really well done.
Yeah,
Really
thank
well
you.
done. So then what happened right afterwards?
After that, I grabbed a beer and kind of enjoyed the rest of the game.
You chilled and watched the game?
Yeah.
Did we
yeah.
win? game?
Oh, we won that game.
What?
Yes, we
Obviously,
did.
it was because she sang
I
the
hope it
national
was a
anthem.
good luck charm.
But they need to
Yeah.
get her to go sing for the Astros because
Yeah,
the
that's-
Astros, poor things.
I actually sang for them. I sang for them 2 months ago.
Oh
So-
man, it didn't work.
We won that
You
game.
won?
We won
What?
that game. It was us against the Sox, I think, right? The Boston Sox.
I don't know. I don't really watch sports, but I just know that
Well,
they
I watch
lost so many games.
Yeah, but they won that game, so hopefully,
It worked. Hopefully
yeah.
the Texans will hear about you too.
That's what I'm trying. That's next on my list. So we need
That's
the Texans
awesome.
to come all
So
the
you
way.
sang for the Astros. You sang for the Rockets.
yeah.
Anywhere else that you sang?
I also sang for a nonprofit organization called NAMI, National Association for Mental Illness, and they kind of had a walk going on in Houston. So I was able to help them out too,
That's
and
awesome.
sing the national anthem for them and
That's very
represent
awesome.
them and participate in the walk. It was really, really awesome, actually.
So the first time you did it was with the Rockets.
Yes.
So that, man.
Yeah. Then
that's-
after that, I think I was okay.
I bet. Like, after that, it don't even matter no more.
Yeah,
It's like-
shoot.
everything else is like singing it at a birthday party or
Yeah.
something.
Then after
like-
that, it takes that one time, just to be thrown out there in the water. Then after that, you just got to keep swimming. After that, it just kind of
Right.
gets natural. So.
That's awesome, though, that you were able to have that opportunity.
Absolutely.
You were able to sing for nonprofit organizations, for
Yeah.
teams, for everything. Well, we're about to cut to a commercial break
Okay.
here in a second. And when we come back, I'm going to show the people some of your own singles that you got coming out. Because we played your mashup video a little while ago, and people were able to hear you
Yeah.
do that. But those were all cover songs. I want them to hear you do some of your own stuff,
Yeah.
which you do have, that you wrote. And she produces her own music, guys. So we're going to talk about her producing her own music. We're going to talk about her new songs that she has coming out that are available on iTunes that you can go find, download, purchase for yourself, and where you can find Sugar Joiko. So let's cut to a commercial break. We'll be right back with more hip hop now. And we're back, guys. Hip Hop Now, the best hip hop show in Houston, Texas. And I'm sitting here with the lovely, talented Sugar Joiko. How are you doing?
Doing great.
How's the show going so far
It's
for you?
awesome. I'm having a great time.
Good, good, good. I'm glad you are. And we were just talking about her experience singing the national anthem at a few different venues that she's done. The Astros, the Rockets, nonprofit organizations. A few big things you got going on there. And we're about to get into your new songs, what you got, and your production. You were telling me off camera that you have actually been producing since you were very little,
Yes,
and that you
absolutely.
just started working the programs and turning it into professional beats as you got older. Tell me a little bit more about that on camera now.
Absolutely. So, when I was little, I've always just composed. I've always been a creator. And that's kind of like how I got involved with piano. My mom heard me just go to the piano, just start creating music. And I got put in lessons. And I remember it was a Casio keyboard where it was able to record. And I would make full-fledged songs. I would record it and kind of put it on loop. And I've always had the gift of orchestration. I mean, that's what teachers would tell me. And most people kind of create a couple of chords. But just as a little girl, I was like, no,
And how
I
old
want.
were you?
I was, when I started doing 9, 10.
Wow.
I was young.
That's awesome.
And I made a little CD. I didn't sell it or anything, but it was maybe 7 tracks of
What?
songs that I created.
At that age, that's amazing.
Yeah, I think I was 15, 16 at the time. And I wanted more than piano. I had drum lines going, strings here, trumpets here. I've always just had a knack for, orchestration.
That's awesome.
I don't know. But as I got older, my grandmother bought me a Timberland keyboard. It's called a Nico, and basically I'm able to do all of my production in there. It has the interface, mic, everything is done on that keyboard. And since then, I've just expanded into the producer that I've become now. Getting a little bit better with mixing and mastering, but I've been trying to focus on my my lyrical side. I wanted to get better in writing.
I know
Spend more
what that's like.
attention doing that.
I do a lot of mixing and mastering for a lot of the guys on this here board. A lot of the big names here in Houston, I do a lot of the mixing and mastering for them.
Yeah, that's a whole different world, you know?
Yeah, that people don't understand.
I just want to create.
How much that takes. I mean, you sit there with the same song, the same
tedious.
piece of a song.
Yes, for
hours.
Hours.
And hours. People don't understand that.
That's why it's so expensive.
They put in a CD and they're like, oh, that's okay. Come on, guys.
No.
Give us a chance. You don't know how much went into this.
Yeah.
But enough talking about it. Let us play your newest single.
Absolutely.
Which is called?
My latest single is called Shining Bright.
Okay. And it's an awesome single, guys. I've had a chance to hear it. It's amazing. The beat is amazing, which was made by?
It was made by DJ Moreno. He actually lives in Poland.
Wow.
So I had a Polish producer help me out on this
awesome.
one.
That's awesome. And did you do anything to it?
Yeah, I did all the recording myself. As far as the mixing of the vocals and the recording and the writing, I did all that myself.
That's awesome. But the beat, he did the beat.
He did the beat.
Okay, the beat is amazing. The lyrics are on point. The delivery, everything's on point. Let's play it. Let you guys hear it and see what you guys think.
Who can see who's watching over me? Who can be my savior? The power is in me. Shoot towards the light, shoot towards the spark, aim for the moon, land on stars. It's right in front of me, calling out.
That gets me ready to go to the club. Man, I'm ready. Got my drink here. All I need to do is get the keys and go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, that's really good. Where can people find that at?
You can find it on iTunes. You can find it on Amazon as well as Google Play. So, yeah, available for digital download in stores online.
How do they find it? What do they have to type in?
Type in Sugar Joiko in any of those avenues, and you can basically get to it from there. I also have my website, sugarjoiko.com, which will direct you to all of those things as well as my social media.
Hold on. You know people ain't gonna know how to spell that.
Sugar Joiko?
Yeah,
okay.
I know sugar.
You know sugar,
everybody
yeah.
knows sugar. But Joiko, how do you spell that? Let people know.
Joiko, my real name is Joy with an I. Got a little Creole twist to it.
Yeah.
So sugar, S-U-G-A-R, Joiko, Joiko.com.
Okay.
And you type that name, you'll find me on Google, whatever social media site you're looking for, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. That name will bring you straight and directly to me. So
there you go. You guys heard it here. Sugar Joiko. Get the single. It's hot.
It's hot.
It'll get you ready for the club. That's
Absolutely.
For sure. That was hot. That was really
Absolutely.
hot. And you were telling me a little bit about your name. Where did that come from?
I was actually very intrigued by the country of Japan. I've done a lot of traveling to that country. I've actually been on a TV show for 2 seasons out there.
Right.
Before I got more in depth with my original music, I used to sing songs and sing covers in Japanese on YouTube. You can still find those today if you search my name on YouTube. But basically a company out there, it's kind of like the American Idol of Japan. And what they do is invite contestants from all over the world to come to Japan and sing in Japanese. So they chose me and I represented America in 2011 and in 2012.
That's awesome.
And yeah, great experience for me. I mean, I love singing. I love the culture. I love the music. That genre is like J-pop.
J-pop, yeah, I was about to say that.
Heck yeah.
I love that.
Oh yeah, J-pop, K-pop. I'm into all of that. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. Are you going back this year or are you not sure?
I was supposed to be, but I mean, they did invite me to go back this year, but right now my main focus is on, developing my career because although it's something I enjoy doing, it kind of
Takes
defers away from
Yeah.
my market that I'm trying to
Right.
foundate myself in right now.
Right.
So the time didn't permit for me to go this year. So,
Okay,
but they know that, you know, next year perhaps I'll
Yeah. It's
go
all
back
love.
to represent. Absolutely.
It's all love for
Absolutely.
the Japanese people.
Oh yeah, for
That's
the
right.
culture. So
That's
I
what's
love
up. And we have another single
Yes.
lined up to play. And which one was this?
This one is called "Give It Up," and it's well actually co-produced by me and a young man named Travis in Michigan. He was actually a fan of my J-pop music since probably 2006, I want to say.
Okay.
So he's probably one of my very first fans. And he's a producer in Michigan, and he contacted me on SoundCloud.
Okay.
And he just gave me this, like, I just give you this track. If there's anything you could do to it, you know, he didn't want money or anything. He was just like, I love your voice. I've been following you since your Japanese work. And if you could just take this track and if you would bless it, you know. And I fell in love with it instantly. I'm very, I don't want to say discriminating, but I'm very picky with music that's presented to me. Me being an actual musician, you know.
Right, no, I
I'm not
know.
just a singer, like I'm a musician first.
Yeah,
I say that
I
all
know,
the time.
I know what you mean.
And but yeah, I just loved his song, and it just gave me this real like seductive, like, you know, strong strut, you know, fierce woman. And I was just like, oh, I have to do something with this. And that was actually the very first single I released was his song, and he's just excited, you know.
Awesome.
So and I have another production with him that I'm going to be releasing probably in mid-November. My third single will be coming out.
Awesome.
So-
Well, let's get right into it. Let's play a little clip of this.
Absolutely.
I'll give you my heart, but you have to call me baby. I'd give it to you even if you told me maybe. I'll be your dream girl if you think about me lately. I'll be the hero, you don't have to come and save me. I want to make all of my fantasies come true with you. Take it from me, boy. You got the green light, all I'm waiting for is you, boy. I'm liking the way you walk, I'm liking the way you talk. You got my permission, you can hypnotize me, baby. I want to give you my heart, give all the attention, have your way with me. I'm ready for you, give it up to me. I'm liking the way you walk, I'm liking the way you talk. You got my permission, you can hypnotize me, baby. I want to give you my heart, give all the attention, have your way with me. I'm ready for you, give it up to me.
Like that. Yeah. That was hot. Those
Yeah.
are some strong lyrics there.
Yeah, I was just like, "Grr."
Give it up to me.
Yeah.
Instead of the other way
You give
around.
it to me. I want you.
Yeah. Yeah, those are good ones. Those are some good lyrics, man. That was really hot. I like that. I can see what
Appreciate
you said about the
Oh yeah,
the
it
vibe
just-
of the
I was just
song.
like, oh. You know, one thing I really love about music, I mean, as an artist, it's just kind of like, you know, when I hear songs, it's just kind of like the vibe that song gave me. It allowed me to become that character. It's kind of like, you know, it just called out sexy and seductive. I'm like, okay, well, I want to be this person in this song, and that's what inspired me to kind
I know
of
what
come
you mean.
about
I
into
know what
that.
you mean. I do the same thing sometimes. I can write songs
Yeah.
that I'm not even that person. I just
Yeah.
write the character.
It gives
'Cause,
you that
know,
freedom, you know.
It's
That's-
like exactly. It's like being an actor. You know,
Absolutely.
you step into those shoes. You step into that character.
Yeah.
Well, sadly, our time is coming to a close with our interview here. But before we go to a commercial and end this interview, which I've had a lovely time with you talking with
Pleasure's
you.
all mine.
Please let the people know, our viewer audience, where they can find you, where they can find your music. I know you told them already, but
Yeah.
just remind them where they can find you, your Facebook, Twitter information, so that our fans can get in touch with you, find your music, and know everything that there is to know about Sugar Joiko.
Oh. All right, you guys can find me at sugarjoiko.com. That is SUGARJOIKO.com. From there, you can also find me on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. I'm very active on all accounts, so please feel free to contact me and leave your comments. Please, I'd appreciate your support. I have 2 singles on iTunes, Give It Up and Shining Bright. I will reveal that my 3rd single, DJ Saved My Life, will be released in the middle of this fall, so please keep your eyes open for that one. And I'd love to hear from you guys, and it's been a great interview with you guys, and I'd love the entire experience. So,
awesome.
Thank you for having me.
This isn't the last time you're going to see Sugar. We're going to go out and visit her at one of her sets so that we can see her performing live, because we're going to have her sing. Actually, why don't you sing a little bit for us? Sing something.
All right, let's see. Give you guys a little sneak peek. This is going to be my 4th single. It's called Hurricane. Not because I'm from Louisiana, but
okay.
It's going to work. Okay, let's see what I don't know. I got to make a little beat. You want to help me out? You got a little hip hop in you.
I don't even know what to do.
Well, you better feel the soul, feel the rhythm. All right. Boy, you spin me like a hurricane. You wash away my heart with no warning. And every time you circle around my waist, you leave me yearning, urging for your taste. Boy, you got my rain falling, my body keep calling. I don't want to evacuate. Boy, you got my mind blown, category unknown. You're the perfect storm in my way. You're my baby. Oh my God, it just made me freak out. No! I have to do it again. No!
Yeah, that was good. That was really, really good.
It was good, but I screwed up.
No, that was good. You did not screw up. That was amazing. You did your thing. That's awesome. Now we're waiting for that single, because that was hot. The lyrics was hot.
Yeah, you was feeling it.
I like that. I like that. No, that was really good. That was really good. All right, guys, you heard it here. You see the sound. You hear the sounds. You see the lovely Sugar Joiko. You know where to find her. Look her up. And now we're about to cut to a commercial break, but that's not the end of Hip Hop Now. We're going to come back with the top 3 videos in Houston right now. We're going to play those for you. Wrap up the show for you. We got one more segment left. Don't change it here on Hip Hop Now, only on 2VTV. Don't change it. Right, guys, we're back on Hip Hop Now. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with Sugar Joiko as much as I enjoyed having her here on the show. She's a very talented artist. Watch out for her, man, because she's going to be doing big things. You don't just sing the national anthem at the Rockets game and sing the national anthem at the Astros game and don't do nothing with your life. I mean, come on, man. Who can say that they do stuff like that every day and not do nothing with their life? So watch out for her, because she will be doing big things. Remember, the big Ricco said it first right here on Hip Hop Now. Now, as promised, we're going to get into the top 3 videos in Houston with the number 3 video, starting off right now, which is Jay-Z, one of my favorites. Y'all know I talk about him all the time. Jay-Z, Holy Grail, featuring Justin Timberlake. Let's go ahead and roll the video, man. Jay-Z, come on.
Blue told me remind you again. This shit y'all talking about. Psychos, this shit in my lobby. Got haters in the paper photo shoot.
Man, that's the jam, y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed that one. I know I loved it. My favorite song in that whole album is Picasso. Love that song. I just want a Picasso in my casa. Better yet, my castle. But now let's keep it going to the number 2 video, which is Chris Brown featuring Nicki Minaj. Love Me More on Hip Hop Now.
This is the song.
So we get it.
This is the song. This is it. This is my song. This is
So we get it.
This is you.
So we get it. Get it right. Can we get it right?
All right, guys, that was Chris Brown, man. That fool's doing big things as always. That ain't never been a surprise. Since that fool's 16, he's been doing big things. But let's keep it rolling to our number 1. Number 1 belongs to Drake, who's been holding it down with the same number 1 in the country for a minute. Hold on, we're going home. Which reminds me, I'm going home too, man. I done poured up, done came, done gave y'all a show. What more y'all want from me, man? Let me go home. Come on now. Hip Hop Now. 2VTV. Don't miss it next week. Right here. Now it's Drake Hold on, we're going home. Peace out.